I'm now heading out to go rucking. So I have to like my backpack with 4 kilograms on it, and we're gonna walk 4 kilometers at night. Tonight's goal actually is trying to get under the 9 minutes per kilometer, which yeah, yesterday wasn't possible, so it's quite a quick pace that I need to walk. Just finished the 4 kilometers and was able to get it under 9 minutes per kilometer, which was quite yeah, almost on the limit of almost running. So I'm now really sweaty and gonna go home and take a shower. It's 26th of August 2025. It's day 3 of vlogging, and this morning's weigh-in, it was 106.2 kilograms. And today's topic is about rucking. So what rucking is basically having a backpack with weights in it and just making your walking a little bit more difficult than just walking without anything on you. If it sounds familiar, you might have seen like Dragon Balls where Goku actually wears a turtle shell of 20 kilograms, and training with that enable him to become much stronger and faster. But reality, it is actually from military training, because a lot of people who are in the army are literally wearing a super heavy backpack that they need to yeah, walk across the war zone with, and that is actually what they're training for. So carrying the extra weight, there's 2 ways you can do it. I go for the backpack with weights in it. That actually feels more natural for me and actually pulls your shoulders back so you can actually walk more straight. However, you can also buy weighted vests. Personally, why I don't prefer weighted vests, because they look a little bit odd. Most of the larger weighted vests looks almost like you're wearing a bulletproof vest, and then you also have certain ones that has like a lot of pockets carrying separate weights, and those looks like a bomb vest. So those will look quite weird if you're walking outside with those. Another thing with wearing a backpack is that it's not that expensive. You can easily get any backpack that can hold the weight. And what I have in my backpack are like wrist weights that are like 1 kilogram each, that I have 2 of. And then I have like a bottle of water filled up to the top, and each of them is 1 liter, which adds up together to 4 kilograms. So if you want to start rucking, I do advise that you need to be at a certain level of walking. So if you are just starting with walking, I do suggest just to walk without rucking first. And especially if you are obese and you are already carrying a lot of body fat as weight, that is basically yeah, the weight that you're already holding. You don't have to add that much weight to you. And the main thing is, especially if you have a lot of body weight, then I suggest to actually just walk 4 kilometers until you actually feel like there isn't that much effort to actually walk the entire 4 kilometers. And especially if you are able to walk under 35 minutes. So from my own experience, I could already walk 4 kilometers in 35 minutes. So that is under 9 minutes per kilometer. However, when I added the 4 kilograms of rucking, my speed went down, and it became 11 minutes per kilometer. So the 4 kilometers I finished in 44 minutes. So from there on, yeah, I could like every day just keep on rucking and yeah, gradually gain more speed, and actually got my speed back to under 35 minutes. So you might wonder why rucking instead of running while I was at speeds that I was almost running. The main thing with running is that it is 8 times the pressure compared to walking. So like, because you're at a speed, but also you're hopping off the ground and actually catching yourself every time. So every time your leg is getting like 8 times the pressure compared to your normal walking where you're just one step by one step. So yeah, the amount of pressure on your legs means like you can get injured much faster than compared to walking. So there are 2 ways you can actually do rucking. So the method that is mostly talked about out there is just at like 20 pounds. I think that is like 10 to 12 kilograms in your backpack, and just start normal walking. So you're just having a stroll, just hiking, just normal walking speed, and you're just adding that extra weight to your normal walking, and that will allow you to burn more calories and make just your normal walking a little bit more of an actual workout. Difference with the method that I'm doing and what other people are talking about is actually the weight that you're adding. Personally, I feel like it'd be much safer to gradually add weights than going for like 10 kilograms and just start walking with so much weight, especially if you are quite obese with a lot of weight on your body already. So yeah, that is what I personally feel like. It's better just to add the weight that you are losing on your body into your backpack, so that you're basically like still walking heavy, but it's actually now in your backpack instead of on your body. And the thing with rucking is you don't have to really do it while you're outside. You honestly can just go wear a backpack with weights while you're at home, or you're just doing normal chores, and just adding that extra weight while you're just moving about in your own home. If you're even just standing, that added weight on your legs will be just helping you to burn more calories. So you don't really have to go on the stroll and already be burning more calories than you're normally doing. But the most important thing with rucking or walking is that it's an exercise that is easy to get into, but also it has a very low injury rate, meaning that you can easily do it on a daily basis without getting hurt, without causing you to be unable to do the same exercise, and basically enables you to continue doing it and help you with losing weight. While if you are running, you might get hurt too fast, or if you are adding too much weight with rucking, that you also get hurt, and you might then stop actually doing any of the exercises and then gain weight or unable to hit your targets and get less motivated, and then basically stop doing the things. So it's mostly trying to stay motivated, it being easy to do, and also like it just not take so much time of your day that you'll be like, oh, I can just go out for an hour, go walking and come back. And it's easy to plan it in somewhere, and you can't just have an excuse saying, I don't have an hour just to go out walking. So that was it. Hope you guys found this a interesting video. Hope you also like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.